What is up, gamers? It is Tuesday, June 2nd. I'm Sean Fox at PlayStation News Now, your source of news, rumors, reviews, and video game discussion. Basically, everything PlayStation. In today's news video, fans of Agent 41 and the Hitman series may be pleased to know IGN have reported Square Enix will be hosting an IGN-sponsored party for a secret game at this year's E3. An email invite sent to the folks at IGN shows an image emblazoned with the IGN logo and a short sequence stating there's to be an E3 party for Square Enix's secret E3 game. Interestingly, there are two images that bear more than a striking resemblance to the Hitman art style, and both show images of the globe, albeit from different perspectives. Too much of a coincidence not to assume it's Hitman related? I guess it won't be long before the gaming public finds out. We're willing to wager Hitman will probably be announced at this year's E3. More on this story as and when new details are revealed. The Evolve and Left 4 Dead developer Turtle Rock Studios are working on a new AAA game, and here's what we know. So, Turtle Rock Studios worked on the 4v1 multiplayer Monster Hunt game Evolve, and now it seems that the studio is already doubling down on its next game. Unrelated to Evolve, but definitely a AAA game. The studio is on the hunt for a concept artist to help bring some of the ideas to life, some of which include guns and vehicles. Could Turtle Rock be working on a new Left 4 Dead game? I don't know. But it's too much of a stretch to assume they are, given the meager details. Perhaps something may get announced at E3, stay tuned. And moving on, the critically acclaimed PlayStation 3 Xbox 360 title Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons has been rated for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One platforms. Remaster? For sure. Seems that's what the latter part of the last generation and the early part of this generation seems to offer. However, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is one remaster we really don't mind coming to current gen systems. And not to be confused with the incredible PlayStation 3 masterpiece Ni no Kuni, Yoru no Ne Kuni for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita has received its first trailer showing cutscenes and gameplay. The upcoming game, developed by Gust, Yoru no Ne Kuni, looks to add to the plethora of JRPGs currently planned to grace all three PlayStation systems this year and beyond. Here's some industry news. Video game personalities Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb are to reunite to co-host events for Bethesda's E3 2015 showcase. Bethesda's software has announced that for the first time since their legendary run on G4 TV's X-Play, and more recently for Adam, Rev3 Games, Adam Sessler will be back in the public eye and will be joined by the lovely Morgan Webb to co-host the live shows prior to and following the Bethesda E3 2015 showcase. Should be interesting. And CD Projekt Red have announced the next batch of free DLC for The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. This week's double DLC includes Novgorodian armor set and an elite crossbow set for the emotionless badass Geralt of Rivia, also known as the White Wolf. And as revealed by community manager Marcin Momot and reported by GameSpot.com, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt developer CD Projekt Red has published partial patch notes for the game's upcoming 1.04/1.05 update, outlining various tweaks, changes, and fixes coming to the open world RPG. The update will include a fix for the XP bug that first came to light last week, along with significantly enlarged game user interface and a HUD elements as well to include fonts to resolve the game's small, hard to read text issue. Also included are general stability and performance improvements, and you may be happy to learn that Geralt will no longer interact with candles near chests, which I've personally found to be annoying. The list below represents only the most requested changes and not everything that will be included with the 1.04 console patch or the 1.05 PC patch. CD Projekt Red did not say when this patch will arrive, but presumably it will debut first on PC before coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One later, just as the 1.03 patch did. And looking beyond the 1.04/1.05 patch, CD Projekt Red said it has a lot more fixes on the way that will improve the player's experience with the game. Much more. And in our final segment of news, Naughty Dog's already playing Uncharted 4 multiplayer on PlayStation 4. Expect to hear a lot more about Uncharted 4 A Thief's End multiplayer mode at E3 2015 starting June 15th, as Naughty Dog has hinted that it's already got a playable build up and running internally. Sounds really good to me, and I am certainly looking forward to, as I know some of you are, to the full gameplay reveal, or at least a newer build of gameplay at this year's E3. Should really be interesting. Which brings us to the end of today's news video. If you enjoyed this video, please poke the like button, help PlayStation News Now reach more PlayStation fans by sharing our videos. Thank you very much to those who constantly share the videos. Your efforts are not overlooked. Please feel free to comment on any aspect of the video and follow PlayStation News Now via Twitter at PlayStation News Now. Show support for the channel simply by hitting subscribe. For all your PlayStation news in one place, you already know where it's at. Until next time, keep those comments coming, and thanks for watching.